And this is One House.
One house, the movement, we're coming through.
Peace. And welcome to One House Television. This is going to be the first show of the year, man, of 2016. It's been a minute since y'all seen us. We're going to come back. And I know you used to seeing a bunch of us around, round table style, but until we get the rest of the troops back, it's just me and the good brother Kellen and Capra. For those that don't know me, man, I go by the name of the Divine Mind, Nat Turner, and even Khalid Muhammad in many circles, in some circles, you know, because of the Facebook. We're just trying to spread the message as one house. We're just trying to put everybody together under one roof. And One House TV fashion, man, we're going to bring 3 topics, share our thoughts on the topics, and then see if we can get some feedback on the topics in the comments. And generate some more conversation. So with that being said, the 3 topics we're going to talk on is, a little bit of what's going on in hip-hop, mainly on dealing with Young Thug and a fellow rapper on the outskirts on Fly Young Red. Very, very funny dude. And then we're going to get into just the words. Since the science of words, we're getting into some of the lyrics.
Yeah.
Breaking down some of the words and the lyrics.
Yeah.
Then we're going to segue into just the science of words. So, using the words. And we're going to wrap it up with a conversation where we're going to bring it back home with what's going on in Hoover. Like the history of Hoover, the founder of Hoover, and a little bit of that. Yeah. What's going on right now. Yeah. So if they say, man, we'll start off with the hip hop culture, man. You see a lot of effemination in the culture, mainly through the lyrics and also the images.
Right.
If you just look at the way hip hop was just 10 years ago, I don't feel like a lot of these people that are coming out with these records would have had the credibility that they have just 10 years ago. For instance, like the whole image, like when you thought the whole image of the thug, it was like this real virile, like black man that you just didn't want to mess with.
Yeah.
Like, it's very threatening.
Yeah, look the tie, baggy jeans. I mean, that was kind of questionable too. Baggy jeans, fitted hats, like everything was
very
big.
loose.
Everything was big.
It even got crazy in our era too. When you seen cats that was wearing the shirts that almost look like nightgowns.
Yeah.
This is a whole nother issue.
Yeah.
It's to the femination. But now you got these men wearing tights. And like I said, I'll talk about the Young Thug and the Fly Young Red. They got a rapper called Fly Young Red, man. And this cat's image is just like, your regular cat. He has your fitted caps, loose fitted clothes, comes off with a real mean grimace.
Yeah. But
the dude's lyrics,
super gay.
Yeah, there's no way around it. It's like very, very like you said, gay, homosexual. No way to put it. You got it. I don't even want to go into it. If you never heard that dude, just put in Fly Young Red and go from there. I don't even want to highlight none of his music, but there's this guy where his image is super regular, almost like a virile man, but his lyrics is very, very homosexual. And they put him out around the same time as this Young Thug, where his visual is very feminine, but his lyrics is like gangster. He talks about shooting guns, taking your girl, and spending money. So he's saying the same thing that the regular rappers are saying, but yet he's dressed in like pink joggers and a bra. He might even come out in a skirt and some heels. Yeah, literally. You see what I'm saying? But he's gonna talk the same gangsterism as the regular rappers. But they have this other guy, which is both tied to Cash Money. You see what I'm saying? Well, his image is super gangster, yet the music is very homosexual. But let's look at the Young Thug, because I feel like even Young Thug, even though he has this gangster image, there's a lot of subliminal messages in the music. What I feel.
Yeah.
Look at the new song "Best Friend." Even in this video, there's a viral video that's going around of this guy like being a female for a split second in the video. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but for a second in the Best Friend video, it's like a split second to where he looks back in the camera and it's a female, but he's the female.
Yeah, all his face is on the female's
body. Yeah. And then it turns back into his image. But then just look at the hook. First off, that's my best friend. If you think about that's my best friend chat, a couple months ago, all you seen was viral videos of you better work it, go best friend, that's my best friend with females dancing or just playing around. And the song came from people named Tokyo Vanity. Yeah. And Tokyo Vanity is even talking about
she got a case out again.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Possibly.
Yeah.
But all that being said, he didn't took this chant that was
a feminine chant,
virally going around, knowing for only female videos, flipped it, and also in the hook he has a line to where he says, well, I don't know where he says nothing else about cars, but everybody says he's talking about driving. He says, I'ma skeet off, little nigga, come catch me. And that's my bestie, my bestie, my bestie. So if he's talking about car, is the car his bestie? Because why is, and that's my bestie, my bestie. But after he says, I'ma skeet off, little nigga, come catch me. And that's my So is anybody really, you know what I'm saying, really dissecting the lyrics? Or they just like, man, the beat hard.
Yeah, they're not paying attention.
Because when I immediately heard I'ma skeet off, the nigga come catch, I had to do some investigation. But then like right behind it is, and that's my bestie.
My bestie. Yeah.
And then you know he was calling cats hubby.
Oh,
lover, bestie. So it's, I'm
what's going on with this dude?
So just the words. So you gotta pay attention to words.
Exactly.
Words sounds, vibration, which will lead on to the next segue. Since we're talking about words and just paying attention to what people are saying and the value of what's being said. Because even if you are not diagnosing the vibration, don't mean the vibration is still not relevant as you're taking on these mantras. You listen to the words and the music, and psychologically, you know, it's taken in. It's like they say the stuff in The Secret. The universe don't focus on the knots or what you don't want to focus on. This is focusing on the energy, what you putting out. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be careful on what you putting out. Because you could be, what they say, cursing or yourself or putting blocks on yourself. You're using words. They know the power of words. That's why they say words. When you to put together a word, what you have to do?
You spell.
You have to spell. What is a spell? According to the other definition of spell, isn't a spell something you conjure to like magic?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So to formulate a word,
you have to
spell. And you can use spells to formulate magic or curses, which also no link with the spell and words and the way you write with curse. You got the word curse and cursive. You hear what I'm saying? I know you was going in on that subject too. I know you always say that the only way that somebody in English can tell the truth, they had to speak another language besides English. I know there's some other stuff about the topic of words, man. I know that you have a rough on.
I mean, like, just to piggyback on what you were saying, man, about somebody speaking English and having to speak another language to speak the truth. I mean, like, it's so ambiguous, like you were saying earlier when we was talking about it. Like if somebody says, "Oh man, I can't stand Tom Brady. I don't like Tom Brady. I can't stand him. I hate him."
Yeah, I hate
like, do you really hate him that much? Or are you just saying you're not a fan of Tom Brady?
I love ice cream.
Yeah. Do you love it? Are you in love with ice cream, or do you just like the flavor a lot? You know what I mean?
So you have an emotional attachment
to this ice cream.
You gonna live.
No, you gonna marry the ice cream. You know what I mean?
So it's like out of the words we use, completely out of context.
Yeah, out of context. We don't understand the meaning of the words. You know what I mean?
And I know you might think it's light or we being like extra, but you gotta really understand like there's power and energy with the word sound that you give off. And I was looking at the etymology of some other words that I had kind of find interesting, man. That we see floating around the culture, like the word humble. And I don't make what made me research the word, but I know people always tell us be humble, be humble. So I'm like, let me see what this word really means.
Yeah.
And when I seen the definition, man, it almost let me see like, why is this even in the culture? Because according to the definition, if you just Google humble definition, it has to have a low view of self-worth, something to that degree. It's like to have a
low value.
Have low value of one's own self-importance. You see what I mean? Basically, to degrade yourself. You see what I mean?
What they tell you all the time,
and the synonym of it is meat. But you know, if you look up anything on Google now, they have the synonyms right under there. One of the first synonyms you'll see to humble is meat. I know when I was younger, I was always taught, like, you know, the meat.
And going into church, stuff like
inherit
that.
the earth. So, you know, be meek, be humble. This is something I was always taught when young. So it made me look up meat. And meat means basically to be easily opposed upon. You see what I mean? So it seems like if I was somebody in a position of power, if I was, say, a slave master, and I wanted to continue my reign, I would love to tell somebody to be A, humble, and B, meek.
Yeah.
And then I tell you that you will inherit the earth.
Yeah.
Later. Be meek.
Yeah.
You got
after you die.
Yeah.
You
see, so then it's like, it made me even look at the other side of the spectrum. When they say, well, swallow your pride. Kill your ego. So I said, let me see what pride is. Because I know they have, like, pride celebration and pride so bad, and why they got like the Puerto Rican pride and gay pride and all this, and so why I thought pride was bad, you want to swallow that.
Exactly.
So, you know, the pride of America, and where's your American pride? So I'm like, so what's? Let me thought you want to swallow pride, right? Listen, they tell us. Nah, coach. So let me read this pride name.
Yeah.
And pride, according to the definition, since we use in English. Let's see what it means according to Webster. That we use, that's who defines the value of these words. And they say pride is just to have a sense of accomplishment on what other people can see as honor.
That's what they tell you to swallow?
Yeah, swallow that. Well, what people can have honor in, you don't want none of that. If people can find that honorable, get rid of that. And then ego, by definition, just means self-esteem.
Exactly.
How you value yourself.
But you kill that.
You see what I mean? Kill that.
You gotta cut that off.
Kill that. Don't have no value in yourself.
Yeah.
Now, I would agree that you would want to kill arrogance.
Yeah.
You know, because arrogance is a false view of what you can accomplish. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want no arrogance.
But you do want pride.
But you want pride. You do want ego. You see what I mean? I understand what ego is.
Exactly.
I have a fair understanding of ego. But everything else is like false ego, which is true arrogance. You see what I mean?
You teach.
Now, also was another word that we had looked up that I found interesting because we were talking about how words have many layers.
Yeah.
So we took a word like right. And some of the definitions of right, you got right as, you know, what's opposed to left.
You know, we talking about R-I-G-H-T.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
R-I-G-H-T.
And then that right is also
correct.
Upright, correct. Is to be like righteous. Then you have R-I-T-E.
The same sound. Right.
Yeah, word sound, right.
Different word
right.
though.
So, but if I'm in English, I'm saying right. You know, what am I talking about? I'm saying right. I'm talking about like a ritual, like a rite of passage. Or am I talking about like right, like write it down?
Write it down.
R-I-T-E. You see what I'm saying? So the fact that there's so many layers in the words is easily getting confused, which also traces back to, like I was saying, with the spelling and the right. When you go to write, we looked at the laws. You know, all your laws are written. You see what I'm saying? And we looked at certain laws. You have laws that are called, what's the word? Sanctions. You see what I'm saying? when we looked up the word spell, which is spell is also synonymous to a curse or to conjure up something, a spell is also a section. So a type of spell, a type of curse, or a type of magic is also a sanction, which is also a type of law. So you mean to tell me that the government
is actually working magic?
Exactly. But if you look at this, the word government
break that
on
down.
a certain level, that's magical. You got govern, meant. So govern to control meant, which is the mental.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna control your
mentality.
mental through writing
Of the
sanctions. You see what I'm saying?
you teach it.
To control your reality.
And that's the bottom line. Words control reality.
Exactly, because when I say a word, you can literally see it.
Exactly.
You see what I mean?
Exactly.
You literally see it.
Like if I say to you the word Jesus,
You're gonna see the image.
you don't see the word Jesus.
You never see.
You
a
never
word.
see the letters. Your brain doesn't function like that. You see the image. You see the white man that they painted with the beard. Some of y'all force yourself to see the black man, but immediately you see the white man. You might not admit it. But yeah, I mean that's the thing about words.
But it blew my mind when I seen that the word sanction is a spell.
Exactly.
You see what I mean?
People don't make that association because we fall into this habit of forgetting the origin of words. You feel what I'm saying? But that's the culture of European white supremacy. That's the culture. Using words and not understanding the nature of the reality behind the words. Like how they conduct experiments.
Yeah.
They have to do something to see the reality of what they're doing. They don't understand it by just knowing the words. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what's going on up here don't match what's coming in. You see what I'm saying? They had to dissect it and break everything down and break it apart.
Yeah.
That's why they are so separatist and racist.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? That's how their brain works. But I mean, it's these words though that paint images in our head, and these images control our perception. And that's the problem. We using words in a dumbed down language that are skewing our perception of reality.
Facts. And it's like this language is not consistent because it takes from so many different languages. Literally, when other people come from different countries, they say that English is the hardest,
language on the planet.
And then even within our English, there's Ebonics. It's like it's to make it even, this on a small level, to take it even further. Even inside of our culture, good can now be bad. Shorty bad. She's bad. So thinking to a foreigner.
But a bad woman doesn't want a good man.
So when you say she's bad, some people really mean that she's good. Like, man, I went to the court, man, they was bad, man, she was bad.
But she don't want a good man. You see how the words, but see, that's what we do, because the flip side of words is, even though they do help you to perceive reality, words aren't exactly reality itself.
Yeah.
They just symbols for reality. You see what I'm saying? So that's why, going back to your earlier point about hip hop, just hip hop in general, when it first started, that's why hip hop, black culture is important. Because we take words, we taking the words that was supposed to imprison us and flip it. That's why when you hear people who like support white supremacy consciously or subconsciously or whatever, when they hear us talking slang, that's why they get mad. Because it's distorting the image. Like we taking, say a word like what, for an example, go on piggyback on what you just said. Like take a word like fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like fresh used to be back in the day when you was talking back to your mom and dad. You know what I'm saying? Or something that's applied to fruit. Yeah. But now what we did was say, nah, the fruit is ripe. I'm fresh. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you feel me? It's the word play. You got to learn to take words and create reality with it.
Yeah, because like even let's show you how they can create a different meaning from a word sound. Let's look at your shirt. The shirt says nigga. Now you see the acronym, which is to say naturally invoking God's greatest gifts or God's greatest attributes, and they got all the symbols to show oneness. But to get back just to the word nigga, the word sound of it. You got the goose, you got naga, niggas. You see what I'm saying? Niggas.
It's the same sound. Because I mean, if you think about it, like phonetically, I don't mean to cut you off, but
go ahead.
the E and the I spawn from the same letter in Hebrew. Ayin, you know what I mean? And you pronounced it, the E and the I basically as the same letter, E or I, you know what I mean? Negus.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas. Whatever you wanted to say, it was either E or I. It's the same letter.
You see that? So, but now, you take the word, and it's been bastardized.
Exactly.
But it's the same word sound that we've been using in the culture. You take it back to Asia, you talking about some gods.
The Naga serpent.
Yeah, you know, it's like Sambo. The Naga serpents tied into Sambo. So they took Sambo and niggas and made them both negative. Exactly. Don't call me a Sambo or nigga. You see what I'm saying? I mean, but them was the original gods of Asia.
Exactly.
For the Asiatics that want to be Asiatics.
Exactly.
You see
they
what
was
I'm
the black
saying?
gods, the serpent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even like going back to you know, biblical, the Rastafarians or whatever. You know what they call John Rastafari. You know what I mean? Nagus.
Yeah.
The
King of the gods.
You know
Yeah, the gods. Those are the kings.
I mean, King of Kings.
Yeah, and then
I'm sorry.
And then if you seen the spelling bee a few years back when they had the white, but it was just spelled niggas. His eyes got big, and he's like, can you use it in a sentence? The niggas ruled Ethiopia. He was still the niggas ruled Ethiopia.
You know what to do.
You know what does it mean? The sovereign kings of Ethiopia. You see what I mean? So they let you know that it was a powerful word sound, and there's power in the word sound. So the best to find out when you're saying a word sound, to see what you actually saying, is to go the furthest back in time to the original sounds of the word.
And no matter how long you do that, you will always find yourself somewhere in Africa.
Yeah.
And that's why it's important to do that, because that's the genesis, that's the basis of African culture, whether you're dealing with Medu Neter, divine speech, or whether you're dealing with, say for instance, the Dogon. The Dogons have 4 principles. The Gedi So, Beni So, Bolo So, and the Sodai. The front word, the side word, the rear word, and the clear word. Studying everything to get the clear understanding. That was the basis of their culture.
And so, that's why, like I said, and that's what makes it so hard to have understanding, any true, pure spiritual understanding.
Because
in
of the words.
So I can say religion, if I say spirituality, if I say we're going to embark into a new path of religion, to some, that's scary. But if I say we're going to go into a new path of spirituality, then you might be more open. But if you really look at the bare root of both of them,
they're the same.
They're the same.
They're the same.
But some have made a spooky or around one word and not the other word.
And then there's now
but there's stuff they do religiously all the time.
Exactly.
But they say, man, I don't deal with religion.
Exactly.
But,
but you deal with you deal with spirituality religiously.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You feel me? So you just gotta understand what we're saying to get into this understanding the value of words. And also you ain't gotta be uptight, but just know what you're saying.
Exactly.
Because that has value. Thoughts are things, and also there's power in the words.
And that is the empowerment of the words. They have a saying called words of power. There's no such thing as words of power. There's an empowerment of your words. And that's by understanding the etymology of your words, which will help you understand how to use your words. That's how you draw power out of it.
So we get to our local issue, man.
I see.
And we'll talk about this Hoover area, man. I know a while back they were talking about cutting some buses, and some people speculated that hey, that might be racist. It seemed like they could be cutting down some buses to where there's Latinos and blacks. But hey, who knows? We'll keep an eye out. There's also some other places that we talked about in Hoover that's kind of zoned off. I know we're not going to mention the area, but you said you actually lived in that area.
Yeah.
It's located in Hoover. But,
surrounded by Hoover.
Yeah.
But it itself was not Hoover.
Yeah, but everything else right down the street is Hoover.
Exactly.
But that was basically cut out
of Hoover
Yeah.
for the zoning purpose.
It's kind of like what they call gerrymandering back in the day.
Yeah.
And now there's
Which is supposed to be illegal.
yeah, and now there's a new thing they're doing recently where they
Rezoned.
zoned
Yeah.
a new area because they're about to do a new development in a section in Hoover. And I know in the article they was like they're trying to keep out the riffraff.
Yeah.
So they cut down that area.
What is riffraff?
So I know there was an area where it seems some people, some black people were coming. I'm not gonna say people of color. We're gonna be straight up. Some black people coming. See what I'm saying?
A lot of black people.
Yeah, or about to flood that way. Maybe like let's keep that in Birmingham. You see what I'm saying?
So
Birmingham's 79% black.
We want that to remain.
Let that stay 79%.
So that's actually another thing that article was talking about, how they're rezoning and resectioning parts of Hoover where apartment complexes are heavily populated with blacks.
It's a fact. And some people are saying is the influx of black is cutting down the test scores and it's cutting down some of the exclusivity of the area. And
I mean, think about that.
But
it's cutting down on the exclusivity of the area. What do you think about that word? Again, back to the word. That word, exclusive.
Like I said, it ain't exclusive. It's just so many black people.
Exactly.
So it's not hot.
Exclude?
It's not a hot place to be. It was okay, but now Hoover's browning.
It's not
so
exclusive.
You may not want to. It's not exclusive. It's not a hot market. You might want to go over to Mountain, bro.
Yeah.
It's a little
bit more exclusive.
A little bit more exclusive. You know, like an exclusive crowd. You know, like my crowd exclusive. But anyways, though, it's keywords, catchwords. Riffraff. What is the riffraff?
Yeah.
What is the exclusive? You know what I mean? So you gotta look at stuff like that. But even the whole history, I know they might say this is petty, but the dude that started Hoover had something to do with, the Klan. Bomb some buildings. Some synagogues. You know what I'm saying?
All right. And
fought tooth and nail to keep Hoover strong and white in his existence. So I don't know if that history carries on, but a lot of times a lot of stuff don't fall too far from where it started.
Exactly. And then the article, it's so funny you said that about Hoover trying to maintain that. The article, the first thing the article said was Hoover's going back to its roots.
Yeah.
Now, there's I won't call it a rumor. There's information that you can take and research yourself, or not if you may choose to. That speaking about the roots in the beginning of Hoover, that Hoover began or was established under illegal pretense, false pretenses. You know what I mean?
You got a little bit we can give on that, man.
Yeah.
You got a link to some audio. We probably give you some still frames, so in a minute you'll probably see it linked, and we'll see that linked on there, man. It's an addition to this video, and that's some very good information. I feel like that the people need to hear about on how that even got started. Supposedly it was started illegally, but it's still here.
It's still here.
It's still booming. It's still thriving. So those are the three topics, man. This is our first show of 2016. We will be back weekly. Give us some topics. We're going to be hitting some hard topics. We got some people coming. Asher Crazy will be here tomorrow. Speaking of Asher Crazy, he did show love. The Knowledge of Self's clothes. We got some pictures.
Peace to the God.
We'll see him tomorrow, man. We'll try to get a little small interview, man. Hopefully. We still have the red and blue pill. Definitely the red pill coming. Trying to get both of the brothers down here. Dropping this stuff on Facts. David Banner also coming to the city, man. We got a lot going on in Birmingham. Clyde just came down. Clyde Anderson came down and made a powerful spiel. We'll be at the Watermark too, man, with some clothes, man. Oshkosh Brigade's building, man. Maybe doing some events. White House has a lot of good things planned for the people this year. Be on the lookout for the school. The school is going to be the Black Star Academy. We already got the domain name, and we're going to start the campaign to probably raise $250,000. So we can expand the program. We're working with some good people in the city. Name a few people. We're also working with Tremont Muhammad, April Muhammad, and the good people in the Nation of Islam. They've been doing the homeschool program for over a decade. They're going to transform Muhammad University of Islam, at least the branch of it here, with us to form the Black Star Academy.
I say.
With also other people in the community, like the good Pastor James Ephraim, and some other strong players, to show you that we can come together
And
no matter what our religious ideology is, no matter what our spiritual ideology is, to come together for what matters. Because no matter if you're a black Hebrew Israelite, if you're a black Christian, comedic science cat, whatever you did with it, if you're more, like you said, you know that our children need to be controlled outside of the system of white supremacy, or outside of the system of the people that is in control now.
Meaning they need us to educate. They don't need to be educated by the people that's trying to handle it.
Yeah.
In other words, we need to educate our own. We need to. You can't argue help. You can't argue education. Those things are undebatable. We know we need those in our community.
So we want to take a couple of buildings because we want to make this a massive project. Right now we're just doing it at the house. We want to make this a homeschool collective for those who cannot physically be in the building. Then we have a curriculum that we can send you via internet. And then those who are part of the people that's on the internet be a part of the events that we do at the school. So that way they have the chances to be social.
Yeah.
But we'll get into some more details as the whole project expands. But just know that we're trying to get 3 different buildings. We're looking at 3 different buildings as possible locations.
Yeah.
One in Islington, one in Isley, one in Bessemer. We'll get into some more details. Like I told you right now, be on the lookout. And that's one of the major projects that you'll be hearing out of our mouth constantly is this Black Star Academy. So with that, man, we ain't gonna hold up your time. We're gonna say peace and love to the people and look out, man.
Come get this word.
Peace. And I just cut it right there.